really, as far as energy wise today, I'm just keeping all of mine for myself. You feel me? For my positivity, like I can't even relate to negativity right now. Like, you know what I mean? It's cause nigga been through hardship. Nigga been through, hurt. Nigga been through negativity. Nigga been through ignorance. Nigga been through like hell. You feel me? Nigga been through bad shit. I'm not finna go again with nobody. I'm not finna go visit. You feel me? I'm not finna say hi. Drive by. You feel me? I'm not finna do none of that shit. I'm not finna Zoom call with nobody with no negativity. Like I ain't got it in me. I'm just on my wave. You feel me? Like trying to live like the way I want to live. Like, cause I deserve that shit. You know what I mean? Like my energy is my energy. I used to give it to people and try to encourage them through their bad times, but then they don't even really want that. You feel me? Like they just want somebody to be there with them. You feel me? And I can't do that shit. Motherfuckers don't even want a resolution to the situation that they put themselves in or found themselves in, or failing. You know what I mean? And I can't do that. You know what I mean? If you have a bad day, that's a bad day. But if you having a bad week, that's a bad week. You feel me? But if you having a bad month, a bad 2 months, bad 3 months, bad year, bad 2 years, bad 3 years, bad 5 years, and then a bad decade, like, nigga can't fuck with all of that. Nigga ain't got time for all that shit. Life's too short to be, going through shit with people constantly and back to back just to show that you love them or you loyal to them or you care about them. Like, nigga, I really don't care that much. You feel me? To go through bad shit with people for, our entire lives. Like, my nigga, you better figure that shit out on your motherfucking own. And that be the problem, motherfuckers. Like, misery loves so much company is that they don't even want to deal with themselves. You know what I mean? Like, they don't even want to take the time apart from, having company, you know what I mean, in a misery to find a solution to that shit. That shit is stupid to me, man. I ain't got time for that shit, man. I ain't even talking bad about nobody. It's just, I feel good about myself, and I'm not finna go, wallow with somebody in their own self-pity because some shit they did, that was self-inflicted to put them in the mood to, to feel like life is bad or God is not, looking out or, it's like shit is not fair. You know what I mean? Like, life is fair. And you always get what you deserve. And you always get out what you put in. You feel me? And it really worked like that. And it really worked like that. And, the world is meant to put pressure on, the individual, and especially if you're not willing to conform to the world, like that shit meant to do that. And if you can't, figure out who you are as an individual to withstand that type of pressure, you know what I mean? And shit, I can't help you. I can't help you, especially if you don't want help figuring out who you are as an individual. I can't fucking do it for you. I can't be another person. You feel me? I can't be nobody for them. And in order for a person to succeed, they're gonna have to figure out who they are internally, you know what I mean, and be that person no matter how much pressure, you know what I mean, and withstand the difficulties. Or you just always gonna have difficulties, collapsing on you. And if you feel sorry for yourself, and if you're not strong enough to hold yourself up, through adversity, then shit, whatever happens is on you. Like, I can't feel sorry for people no more, you feel me? For what I've been through, and the things that I've, healed from, and the mentality that I had to survive, like really be alive. Like, I wouldn't be alive if I didn't have the mentality that I had, and the mentality that I had to develop, and the direction that I had to take from God, and the lessons I had to take for myself, you know what I mean, to learn who I am and to be that person, you know what I mean, like, I wouldn't be alive. It's life or death for me. So for people to be sad and wallowing through, bullshit, my nigga, when it ain't even life or death, you feel me, I don't feel sorry for that shit. I don't feel sympathy for that shit. I really don't even have empathy for that shit. Like, at this moment, at this time, like, I don't have empathy for that shit. Like, it's okay to empathize. People feel bad about having sympathy. empathy, and it's a difference between empathy and sympathy, but shit, I don't got neither one for nobody, you feel me? So how you gonna differentiate that? Like, it's either you feel for somebody in a bad situation or you don't, you feel me? Like, and I've always done that for people, and I've always done that for people like in compromise of, you know, my own happiness. I'm not doing that. Like, that's just where I'm at right now. Like, I'm happy as fuck, nigga, and everything that contributes to my happiness and keep on happening. Like, so it's just so many reasons for me to continue into my happiness. Like, I'm not finna go turn around and go backwards into, you know, the negativity that I felt when I was 17. You feel me? Like, for what? I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like, that shit don't even bother me no more. You feel me? I'm over that shit. Like, everything that happened to me in my past, I went to prison, and that shit wasn't fair. I didn't deserve that shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. You know what I mean? Nigga finna keep on going forward. You know what I mean? Fuck all that shit. I don't even care. Like, I don't even care about what happened to me in the past. You feel me? So I'm not finna be worried about what happened to nobody else when they was 12, 13. You feel me? It'd be a lot of unfortunate situations happening, but if that shit keep on happening to you, then that's your personality, and you like really attracting that type of energy for yourself with the attitude and the mentality that you have. And you need to change that shit and make changes and figure out what the fuck going on. And if you think it ain't nothing to figure out, and you know, shit just happens, then shit just happens. Yeah, but shit ain't just gonna happen to me. I'm finna live my life on purpose. And if it ain't on purpose, like, shit, it ain't happening to me. You feel me? I'm not finna crash into nothing right now. You feel me? I got good insurance, and I'll be driving, you know, carefully, watching where I'm going. You feel me? And I'm not finna crash into nothing. Like, I'm talking about literally and figuratively. Like, ain't nothing finna just come out of nowhere and just hit me to where I'm, you know, fucked up. Please. I'm too vigilant right now, watching what's going on, and the positivity that I'm manifesting in my life. Ain't nothing bad finna happen to me, you feel me? Because I'm watching for it. Like, nigga, like, watch out. And if you going around bad shit and bad people, like, bad shit gonna happen. And that shit ain't happened to me before. Like, so what the fuck would I look like letting it happen to me again? You know what I mean? And then blaming it on somebody else. Like, I was trying to help this, but like, stop helping people if you can't help yourself. You feel me? Stop helping people. If you can't help yourself, stop helping people. Motherfuckers want to help people to their own detriment and then be like, you know, mad at other people because, you know, they own detriment. Now you the same and you want help, you feel me? And you like resentful because nobody helping you out. Like, look, you always lending a hand when you only got one. You feel me? Fuck wrong with you? So, that's just where I'm at right now. Like, I don't got no hands to lend out to nobody. I seen a bitch yesterday. She pulled up to the gas station, right? And her little skid plate was fucked up. You feel me? She had probably hit something or whatever the fuck she did. She had to pull out the freeway and her skid plate was fucked up. And I could have took that skid plate off in like 4 or 5 minutes, you feel me? But I left that bitch right there and pumped my little gas, you feel me? And got the fuck on because whatever the fuck she got going on, that's her shit right now. And where I'm at right now, I got no handling, you feel me? And if that's cold, then that's cold as fuck because I was smiling the whole time, you feel me? I didn't hit nothing, and I'm not finna hit nothing, you feel me? She need to watch where she going. And if she can't figure out how to take the skid plate off, then she need to sit the fuck still for a minute and learn the lesson about what the fuck she doing and how she driving and what to do if something happens. Because I got that shit figured out for myself. If something happened to me, I got a resolution for it. And the resolution for all that shit that I'm talking about, everything that ever happened to me, the resolution for that shit, stop helping motherfuckers that don't really appreciate the help. You feel me? That's really like the valuable lesson that I've learned from when shit happened to me or when I was in a bad mood. It's because nigga went around somebody, you feel me, trying to look out and be a good nigga. Like, for what though? You feel me? Nigga hanging around people that ain't doing good. What the fuck you expect to do when you hanging around the people? You feel me? So I'm not going over there. I'm not helping nobody. I don't need nobody energy. Like, I don't even be shaking hands with niggas. You feel me? I'm dapping niggas up and keeping it pushing. Like, because I'm on the way to positivity. And motherfuckers is going the other way. I'm seeing them like, when we crossing paths, we not going the same way. Why are we crossing paths and you going that way? Like, and I'm going towards positivity. If we going on the same way, then we can walk and talk about whatever. You feel me? And that's the type of people you need to be around. You know what I mean? Like, so if a motherfucker like got a happy energy and a happy state of mind, then that's the person I'm talking to and spending some type of time with. You know what I mean? And enjoying a conversation with, enjoying a little journey with. You know what I mean? Whatever interaction I have is gonna be a positive one on purpose, you know what I mean, with some type of goal or intention involved, you feel me? I'm not just finna be hanging around motherfuckers for no reason, you know what I mean, on accident, and then some shit happened to me on accident, and then I gotta explain to what, like, fuck out of here, too flawed, too intentional for shit to be happening to me on accident, and my life ain't no accident, my life is on purpose, and I know it. I know what my purpose is. You feel me? A lot of motherfuckers don't even know their purpose, so that's why they don't even know where they're going, or they don't even want to take the direction that that somebody gives them. Like, if a motherfucker tell you go, this way towards your goal, and you go the other way, then you like dumb. You feel me? And you didn't even have no intention to go in there anyway. So I ain't got no advice for nobody. You feel me? I'm not no motherfucking black leader. You feel me? I'm me, and I ain't leading nobody nowhere except my motherfucking family towards, health, safety, stability, you know what I mean, and financial security, like, as well as emotional health, and a sharp mentality to withstand adversity. Nigga, that's it. You feel me? And if motherfuckers follow my example, then that's different. But I'm not finna go get you, my nigga, and hold your hand and tell you let's go this way, and tell you do this, and then invite people to, man, fuck out of here. I know how to do shit by myself, and I know how to ask for help if I need help, and I know how to get help if I need help, but I don't need no motherfucking help from nobody that can't help themselves. You feel me? Fuck out of here. And I'm not finna help nobody that can't help themselves. And if I'm struggling with something, I'm not finna go fucking help somebody else struggling with something that they don't even want a resolution to. You feel me? Like, some people fucking struggle every day with all type of simple ass shit because they don't even want a resolution to the struggle. They just want to live like life as a struggle, and they want sympathy and they want empathy because that's how they get help. You feel me? People gonna come and lend a hand when they feeling bad. You feel me? And that's the company they want to keep. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want none of that shit. Don't help me. Don't help me for real. Especially if it's resentful. Like, don't help me. Like, just let me figure it out because I want the resolution. So God got me. You know what I mean? Like, how the fuck do I need somebody else's help if I got God's help? Like, I don't need nobody's help. You feel me? If I got God's direction, like, I already know where I'm going, and it's gonna be whatever I need is gonna be provided for me as long as I keep on the path. You feel me? And that's really how I'm living. It's like I don't need nobody to feed me because I'm not fucking hungry. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll eat when I'm eating. I'm not finna be wandering off my path looking for some tacos or some stupid shit because, a bitch offering some tacos today. Like, nigga, what the fuck? Why you over there? Like, this just don't be fooling me with nothing. You feel me? Like, I'm not falling for none of that shit. I'm the grits, man. I'm really the grits. And I'm really some type of nigga, you feel me? And I'm really living some type of lifestyle. And motherfuckers want to judge me and feel some type of way and be mad at me and be angry and be resentful. But that's how they live anyway. They be mad, angry, resentful anyway. So sometimes I'm just a trigger because I'm just passing by, you feel me? And I'll be so unbothered that motherfuckers want to see, poke at a nigga, see how bothered I can get. Shit, nigga really untouchable. Like, you can't touch me with no negativity right now. Like, you can't touch me. Like, you can't touch me with no negativity right now because a nigga unfazed mentally. And then emotionally, I don't have no motherfucking connection to nothing negative. Like, if you hurting emotionally, I don't have no motherfucking connection to that hurt because I'm a separate entity, you feel me? My emotions are not tied to anyone's emotions, you feel me? If my son is sad, I'ma tell the nigga, stop being sad. What the fuck are you sad about? I'm not finna encourage a nigga to feel the sadness, you know what I mean? I'ma be considerate to what's going on with my son 100% of the time, and then coach him through that shit emotionally. Like, tell him how to deal with those emotions positively, you feel me, and figure that shit out. Don't just be sad, my nigga, just to be sad. Like, who lives like that, you feel me? And a lot of people do, but I'm not finna do it, and I'm not finna teach my son how to do that shit, you feel me? Anybody like that I'm responsible to lead towards any type of direction, I'm not finna tell them how to be or teach them how to be emotionally unstable, or to manipulate, circumstances with your emotions. That's like bitch ways, you feel me? And I don't got no bitch in me. I'm the grits. You feel me? It ain't no bitch in me. It ain't no bitch in me. Like, I know how bitches move and I know how bitches operate. And it ain't none of that shit in me. You feel me? Like, a lot of niggas these days, it's really bitches because like mama raised them, you feel me? And they learn that shit and they don't even know the difference. Niggas be whole bitches and don't even know the difference between, their behavior and a man's behavior, because they nobody ever taught them that, you feel me? They don't even have no principles to guide them along the way towards that. And that's not even their goals, you feel me? They want to manipulate things with their emotions. And I don't want no parts of that shit. I don't have no parts of that shit. I don't participate in that type of behavior. I don't condone that type of behavior. I don't encourage that type of behavior. None of that shit, you feel me? I'm like really about fly shit because I stay to myself, you feel me? I live within my means. I stay on my grind. I stay on my hustle. I have positive interactions with, whether it be friends, customers, fucking strangers, you know what I mean? When I meet people, motherfuckers be wanting to talk to me so much. I don't understand it. And I'll maybe I will when I get older, you feel me? Why motherfuckers want to talk to me like when I just be meeting people, like when I just walking by, or having interactions at the store, motherfuckers be want to talk to me. And I don't understand why, but I just give them a positive interaction, you feel me, and keep on pushing, like keep on moving, because it ain't nothing to say hello to somebody and have a conversation, a positive conversation, you know what I mean? Like, how your day? Yeah, I'm good. Everything good. You feel me? Like, this shit easy. And keep on pushing. But I'm just not finna have no bad days or have nothing bad to say about shit. Nobody, especially not myself. I'm not finna have no bad energy. I'm not finna give in to no bad energy. And that's just where I'm at. I ain't got no time for it. It ain't no reason for it. I don't believe in it. I don't support it. I don't relate to it. I don't even understand it. Like, to the point where I can justify it. You feel me? Like, I really don't have a justification as to why somebody would be habitually sad, habitually mad. You feel me? Like, to where it becomes a personality trait. Like, why would you do that to yourself? And then what type of shit is you finna attract? Like, it's 2021. Like, everybody know about manifestation. Like, you feel me? Like, in 2001 or 1991, you feel me? 1981, motherfuckers wasn't really talking about that shit at all. Like, as wired as it is now. You know what I mean? But 2021, if you don't know about manifestation and the energy that you walking around with all day attracts the same type of energy, like, man, you slow, you feel me? And you need to catch up, keep up with, what the fuck is going on in the world, or you're gonna continuously get left behind or drugged behind or under, you feel me? Because life is gonna put pressure on you, and if you ain't got, what it takes to succeed and to grow, then you gonna fail and you gonna die. Like, you gonna fail, you gonna fall short, you gonna fall behind, and you gonna feel some type of way. And people that respond to everything emotionally, they gonna have emotional responses, and I ain't gonna have none. You feel me? I'm talking about not on no level. You can't get no emotional response out of me, because that's not how I respond to things, you feel me? I'm the Gritz. I can talk all day about that shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, but motherfuckers don't listen to me anyway. When I be talking, feel me? Just keep shit to myself. That's all I'm saying. Fly shit on the Gritz.